Welcome to the King J Real Estate Talk Show. I want to share with you three keys or three principles of real estate investing. These three keys help us to move from the bottom performer to the top 1% performer within only a few years among more than 150,000 real estate professionals in our company. So it's really exciting to share with you these three keys. I believe if you love God, God will help you to understand and apply these three keys to your success, to become top 1% success in your career. So three keys of real estate investment. And this will help you to become top 1% real estate success. So the key number one is the location. So you often heard location, and location when it comes to the real estate investment. Correct? Okay. But what does it mean, location? In real estate investing, let's say if you want to invest in United States of America, then you have 50 states, 50 different states to invest. So which state do you want to invest your money into? And let's say you choose Arizona, state of Arizona. Then we have about 15 counties in Arizona. And each county we have multiple cities. And each city we have multiple neighborhoods or villages. So which area or which location is the best location? So that is what I mean location. This location have to have a potential to grow in the long run. It has to be not only growth, but that is the best or highest growth in the future. And it not only temporary growth in a year or two, but it has to be long-term growth. It has to be explosive growth. It has to be number one growth rate. It has to be the best in order to multiply, to maximize your investment, your return on investment. You have to identify the best location. And we will talk more about how to identify that location in the next video. But this video, I just want to emphasize the importance of the location. Okay, let me share with you key number two in real estate investment. That is called cash flow. Or another term is a positive cash flow or enough cash flow. You don't have to spend cash out of your pocket when we buy a real property. That is a very important. And the cash flow, if you have a positive cash flow, the key word here is a positive cash flow. Because if you buy a real estate investment, and if you have a negative cash flow, it is very risky. You may be winning in the good time, but you can be in a deep trouble during the bad time. But the positive cash flow help you to stand strong, both in good times and in bad times. So will make you sleep very well at night. Even the whole world, living or going through chaos, through recession, through crisis, through depression, but with positive cash flow, we can still live in peace and sleep well. So that is the key. Number 2, I will share with you in details. What does it mean cash flow? How do you calculate the cash flow? And what make it a positive cash flow? So in details in another video. But this video, just to remember 2 words, positive cash flow. Positive cash flow. Okay, investment key number 3. Leverage. Leverage, meaning you use other people's money to invest and minimize your own money, your own capital. So let's say if you can borrow 1 million, and if that 1 million make you 100,000 a year, and if you have an ability to borrow more, let's say you have an ability to borrow 2 million, then it will generate 200,000 a year. But if you have a power to borrow 5 million, then you can make 500,000 a year. So the more power you can borrow other people's money, the more you can make in your income. So leverage is the key when you want to do more, and you want the money to go to work for you. You don't want to work for money, but you want the money to go to work for you. Make money a very good and faithful slave for you. We don't have to work for money. We don't have to be slave of money. But we can be the master of money. So that is the principle of leverage. And I want to tell you, the leverage principle is only possible and good for your investment only when you have a positive cash flow. Only when you have a positive cash flow. If you have a negative cash flow on each property and you borrow more and more, it's very, very dangerous, because when the market turns, we may end up losing everything, may not be able to hold our investment and have to sell it at a discount. And if we cannot sell it fast enough, the investor may end up in foreclosure. So it's very important to have a positive cash flow in order to leverage, meaning in order to use other people's money to make money for you. So let me recap 3 real estate investment principles, or 3 keys to real estate investing success. Number 1 is the best long-term growth, explosive growth location. And number 2, positive cash flow. And number 3, leverage, using other people's money to make money for you. I will share with you details on the location, on the positive cash flow, and on the leverage in the next videos.